Hello guys, welcome to Net Experts. My name is Sudhanshu Kapoor. So in this lecture, we learn how to rename and move mailbox database in Exchange Server 2019. So let's start the session, guys. So we'll talk about the mailbox database. So once we install Exchange Server, the mailbox database is automatically created. One mailbox database is automatically created, and we can call it known as a default database. I'll showing you where the database exists and where this location and how we can access that mailbox database. So whenever we can create any mailbox, like we can see in the previous video also that when we install Exchange Server, administrator mailbox is automatically created. So that mailbox is created in the mailbox database. So once it's create the administrator mailbox, before that mailbox database is automatically created. And whenever we can create the mailboxes for users, so it's automatically create that mailboxes in the mailbox database. We can create multiple database too in the Exchange Server. So I'll showing you first the location of mailbox database. So if I go to C drive, in C drive, you can see that we have a program files. In program files, we have Microsoft. In Microsoft, we have Exchange Server. In Exchange Server, we have version 15. And in that, we have a mailbox. Here is a mailbox folder is automatically created. In that mailbox folder, we have a mailbox database. So this is the database name, mailbox database 0542750882. This is the default name of the mailbox database. If I open it, so over there we can found some log files and we can found the ADB files. ADB files. This is the mailbox database file where mailbox are created. Users mailbox are created. So this is what we have, EDB file. This is a database file, and these are the log files we have. So in mailbox database, we have two files. One is EDB file, the database file, and second one is log files. So this is the by default location we have. This is the by default location we have. Okay. Now, if I need to access this mailbox database through Exchange, so how we can go for that? First, I need to open the Exchange Admin Center. So this is the link to open Exchange Admin Center, https://localhost/ECP. So you need to go to more information, go to web page. So this is the Exchange Admin Center we have. So I'm successfully logged in Exchange Admin Center. So now I need to go to servers over there, and we have an option over there, databases. So once I click on databases, so it shows me my database. This is my default database, as you can see that here it is the default database. Okay. So now if you want to see the database name, actually, so you have the option edit over there. So you select the database and click on edit over there if you want to edit the database, as you can see that, or if you want to rename the database. So by default the database name is this, as you can see that. Okay. So now if you want to rename the database, so once I rename it like this, so you just go for, this is my mailbox db01. I give this name. I'm not giving this is one mailbox db01, and I click on save. So once I click on save, so my database name is changed, as you can see that. Now it's mailbox database 01. Okay. So if you go to edit again, and if I see that it changed only the database name, but still my file, my EDB file name is the same, the default one. Okay. So like this, so if you want to change the database, so where you can go, you need to go to the servers and click on databases and select the database and click on edit over there, and you can change the database name like this. Now if I want to change my database file also, or you can say if I want to change the location of database file, so how we can go for that? Before I change the database file, I am going to create one drive, as you can see that. So I add one hard disk in my virtual machine, as you can call. I give 50 GB hard disk. I save, so you can see that my 50 GB hard disk is attached. Now I need to go to the disk management. And I go for login, means online the hard disk, initialize the disk. I'm using MBR, and I'll go for create a volume over there. So I create complete 50 GB volume. This is for mailbox database 01 drive. Click on next and finish. So now if I want to means you can say that if I want to move my database location in E drive. So how we can go for that, I'll showing you. So I create already one drive over there. So if I go for my E drive, as you can see that, if I check once my this PC, so we have a E drive 50 GB, which I place over right now. So I just minimize this one first, because if you want to rename your or you can say that if you want to move your database file location, so it's not possible with the Exchange Admin Center. Okay, we have another tool. The tool name is Exchange Management Shell. So once you install Exchange Server, we have two tools. As you guys are showing you, if I go to start, and over there we have a Microsoft Exchange Server 2019 folder is automatically created, and we have two tools: Exchange Admin Center and Exchange Management Shell. So this is the second tool, Exchange Management Shell. With the help of Exchange Management Shell, we're going to, you can say that, move my database location. Okay, so I'll showing you how we can go for that. I'll show you how we can go for that. So first I need to open Exchange Management Shell. This is my Exchange Management Shell. It's going to connect with my Exchange server. So as you can see that it's connected with my Exchange server. Okay. Now we need to check now. So like how we can check the database through GUI mode, we can check the database through Exchange Management Shell also. So what's the command to check the database? So command is, you need to write over there is get hyphen mailbox database, and then use pipe, go for file list, the name, file list name, comma, and then you go to, I want to see the EDB file, EDB, EDB file name, and I want to see the log file name also. Sorry, EDB file path, not name. I need to see the path where my EDB file exists, and I need to go. I need to check my log folder path also. So this is the full command to check your database name and where your database file exists and log files exist. So enter it. Once you enter it, that shows you. As you can see that my database name is MBDB01, which you already renamed, and the database file, my database file exists is in C program files, and my log folder path also exists in C program files. Okay, so now we need to go for that. So now if I need to you can say that if I need to move my database file, so before that I need to dismount my database first. Okay, so always remember that when we need to move my database file, or you can say if you want to move our log files in the database, so we need to first dismount the database. So the command is dismount hyphen database. Over there you can write over there database, and then I go for hyphen identity. I need to define my database name. So my database name is MBDB01 and enter it. Once you run this command, they ask you the confirmation whether you want to, are you sure you want to dismount a database? I want yes, I want to press Y and enter it. So after this command, your database is dismounted. Now your database is not running anymore. Okay. Now we're going to move the database. So how we can move the database now? Let's move the database now. So if you want to move the database, so the command is move database, move hyphen database, and database path, and then we can go for identity, my database name. So my database name is MBDB01, and then after that I need to move my database file. So EDB file path. So my file path, I want to move it to in my which drive? So my drive is, you can say that it's E drive. Okay, so I want that E drive. Over there, I want to create one folder. The folder is, go for database DB folder, and in that DB folder, I want to move my database. Go for MBDB01.edb. This is my database file path, and then I need to define the log folder also. I want to move my log folder path also. So same, I want to move. So it's go for E drive and same folder, DB, and then I want to define my. So this is there. I want to move my log folders also. So in same drive, I want to move my database file also, and I want to move my log folders also. You can change the drives also. Like if you have two drives, so in one drive you can move your database file, and one drive you can move your log files. So like enter it after that. So it's going to move, as you can see that. Now they ask you confirmation, press Y to confirm, and then it's moving the database. So it takes time according to the database, that how much big database you have. So you can see that my database is moved. Let's confirm it once. So how we can confirm with this command, get mailbox database, enter it. It shows you that previously it shows you it's in C program files. Now it shows you it's in EDB database. Okay, E drive. So now I want to mount my database again, because we unmount the database already. So if you mount the database, the command is mount hyphen database, and then identity, and then in my database mbdb01, my database name, enter it. So now you can see that my database is mounted. Okay, now once you click on exit, and I'll showing you the location now. If you go to E drive, in that E drive we have a folder name automatically created DB, and in that DB we have log files also, and we have a database file also. Okay, fine. So this is what we have now. If I go to the, if I showing you the default location, so if I go for my default location, Exchange, I'm sorry, over there it's program files, Microsoft. In that we have Exchange server, and then we have a mailbox folder. In that, if I open this, so this folder is empty now, because we successfully move my database file and the log folders in the different location. It's in E drive now, as you can see that, like this. So this is the way how we can move over database, and how we can rename our database, and how we can move our database file and log folders files. Okay, so this is what we have in this lecture, guys. That's it for the session, guys. I hope you're able to understand this session. Please like and share this session, and subscribe the channel for more technical videos and for more Exchange videos. Thank you very much, guys, for watching.